Have you ever wondered if you can truly trust the people around you? Maybe it's a coworker, a friend, or even a family member. We all like to believe we know someone's true character, but often, it's not what they say that reveals who they really are. It's what they do. The good news is you don't need years to figure someone out. In fact, by observing just 5 key things, you can understand their true personality and decide whether they're worth your trust and time. Think about it. How do they treat people who can't do anything for them? How do they react when things don't go their way? These small moments often speak louder than any words ever could. It's not about being judgmental. It's about protecting yourself from toxic people and surrounding yourself with those who bring out the best in you. In this video, we'll explore 5 simple yet powerful behaviors that reveal someone's real character. By the end, you'll have a sharper eye for understanding people's true intentions. Whether it's in your personal life, at work, or even with strangers, these insights can help you make better decisions about who to trust. So, if you've ever felt unsure about someone's motives or struggled to see their true self, this is the guide you need. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you see the people in your life forever. Number 1. How they treat those who can't help them. One of the clearest ways to see someone's true character is by observing how they treat people who can't offer them anything in return. This might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Think about it. When someone interacts with a waiter, a cashier, or even a stranger on the street, they reveal a lot about who they are. For instance, imagine you're at a restaurant with a friend. The waiter makes a small mistake, like forgetting to bring a drink or mixing up an order. How does your friend react? Do they stay calm, maybe crack a light joke to ease the situation? Or do they lash out and treat the waiter poorly? That reaction speaks volumes. People with genuine kindness and respect will treat everyone with decency, whether it's a CEO or a janitor. They understand that everyone deserves respect simply because they're human. On the other hand, someone who's quick to belittle or dismiss others when there's no benefit to them might lack empathy or kindness. Here's another example. Think about how someone reacts when approached by someone asking for help, like directions or spare change. Even if they can't provide what's being asked, how do they handle the situation? A simple "sorry, I can't help right now" with a polite tone shows basic courtesy. Ignoring the person or reacting rudely shows a lack of compassion. Why is this so important? Because how someone treats those below them in status, or those they believe have nothing to offer, is a reflection of their inner values. It's easy to be polite and respectful to a boss or a friend who can help you. The real test of character comes when the other person has no power or influence over you. This is something you can start noticing in your everyday life. Pay attention to how the people around you interact with service workers, delivery drivers, or anyone in a less powerful position. These small, everyday moments can reveal a lot about who someone truly is. So, the next time you're trying to understand someone's character, don't just listen to what they say about themselves. Watch how they treat the people they think don't matter. Because in reality, those interactions might matter the most. In the words of a great saying, a person who is nice to you but rude to the waiter is not a nice person. Keep this in mind and you'll start seeing people in a whole new way. Number 2. How they handle criticism. One of the simplest ways to understand a person's true character is by observing how they handle criticism. Imagine this. You give someone constructive feedback about something they could improve. Do they listen with an open mind? Or do they get defensive, angry, or even dismissive? Their reaction can reveal a lot about who they are deep down. A person who has a strong character tends to welcome feedback, even if it's uncomfortable. They see it as a chance to grow. For example, someone might say, "Thank you for pointing that out. I'll work on it." This response shows humility and a willingness to improve. On the other hand, someone who reacts negatively might lash out, blame others, or shut the conversation down. These reactions often indicate insecurity or a fragile ego. Think about it this way. Life is full of moments when we're told we can do better. Whether it's a boss, a friend, or even a partner giving the advice, the way we respond shapes how others see us. More importantly, it shapes who we are. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, said, "If anyone can prove and show to me that I think or act wrongly, I will gladly change." This quote reminds us that being open to criticism is a sign of strength, not weakness. Here's something practical you can do. The next time you see someone receive feedback, whether it's at work, in a group setting, or even in a casual conversation, pay attention to their body language and words. Do they cross their arms, roll their eyes, or interrupt? Or do they nod? Take a moment to process and thank the person. These little signs tell you if they are truly secure in themselves. It's also worth noting that not all criticism is given in a kind way. Some people might deliver it harshly or without much thought. A person's character is also revealed in how they handle unfair or rude criticism. Do they stay calm and respond respectfully? Or do they let their emotions take over and escalate the situation? By watching how someone handles criticism, both constructive and unfair, you can learn whether they are open-minded, resilient, and self-aware. These traits are key indicators of good character. The next time you're in a position to observe this, remember, actions and reactions speak louder than words. So, keep your eyes open. The way people handle criticism is one of the clearest windows into their true self. Number 3. What they prioritize. One of the easiest ways to understand someone's true character is to look at what they prioritize. People's actions speak louder than their words. They might say they value family, health, or honesty, but if their actions don't match their words, it tells a different story. Imagine a person who constantly says, "My family is everything to me," yet they rarely spend time with their loved ones. Instead, they are always busy working late or spending their free time on social media. Their priorities aren't aligned with their words. On the other hand, someone who truly values family will make time for them, even if it means sacrificing personal leisure or work opportunities. Another example is how people approach their health. Someone might claim health is wealth, but they eat unhealthy food, skip exercise, and don't take care of their mental well-being. Contrast that with someone who schedules regular workouts, eats balanced meals, and prioritizes rest. Their actions show what truly matters to them. Priorities also reveal values when it comes to money. If someone spends all their income on material things but never helps a friend in need or gives to charity, it shows they might prioritize appearances over compassion. Alternatively, a person who spends wisely and supports meaningful causes demonstrates a character rooted in generosity and responsibility. Why is this so important? Because our priorities reflect who we are deep down. They show what we truly value, not just what we want others to believe about us. Observing someone's priorities over time gives you insight into their real character, not just the version they present to the world. You can also use this lesson to reflect on your own life. Ask yourself, are my actions aligned with my values? If you say you care about your career but constantly procrastinate, it might be time to reassess your priorities. If you claim to value friendships but never check in on your friends, it's worth making a change. The key is to watch not just what people say but how they consistently act. If their priorities match their words, it shows integrity. If not, it's a red flag that their character might not be as strong as it seems. Remember, character isn't about grand gestures. It's about small, consistent actions that show what truly matters to a person. Pay attention to those actions, and you'll uncover the truth about their priorities and their character. Number 4. How they react in difficult situations. Difficult situations reveal a lot about someone's true character. When life gets tough, the way people react shows their patience, self-control, and resilience. It's easy to appear calm and kind when everything is going smoothly, but true character shines through when things fall apart. Imagine a situation where someone is stuck in a long line at the airport and their flight is delayed. Some people might lose their temper, yell at the staff, or complain loudly to everyone around them. Others might stay calm, accept the situation, and look for ways to make the best of it. This difference in behavior tells you a lot about how people handle frustration and stress. Another example could be in a work setting. Let's say there's a last-minute problem with an important project. A person with strong character will stay focused, look for solutions, and support their team. On the other hand, someone with weaker character might start blaming others, panic, or even give up. These moments of pressure expose whether someone is a team player or just looking out for themselves. How someone reacts to personal setbacks is another clue. For instance, if they lose a job or face rejection, do they bounce back and keep trying? Or do they let anger, self-pity, or bitterness take over? People with strong character see challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. They don't let hardships define them or drag others down. When observing someone in a difficult situation, pay close attention to their words and actions. Are they respectful to others, even when they're upset? Do they think logically, or do they let emotions control them? These small details reveal whether they have emotional strength and self-discipline. You can also notice if they stick to their values during tough times. For example, do they stay honest, or do they compromise their principles to get ahead? Someone's true nature becomes clear when they have to make hard choices under pressure. To understand someone better, you don't have to wait for a major life event. Everyday frustrations like bad traffic, disagreements, or a spilled drink can still show you a lot. If someone remains calm and composed, it's a sign they have good emotional control. If they lash out, it might mean they lack patience or maturity. So, if you want to see someone's true character, watch how they behave when things don't go their way. Difficult moments are like a mirror. They reflect who a person really is. Number 5. How they speak about others. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to understand someone's character is by paying attention to how they talk about other people. Words reveal a lot about a person's mindset, values, and attitude toward life. When people are kind, respectful, and fair in the way they speak about others, it often reflects a strong and positive character. On the other hand, if someone constantly speaks negatively, gossips, or tears others down, it can be a red flag. Imagine this: you're having a casual conversation with someone, and they can't stop talking about how much they dislike a coworker or criticizing a mutual friend. At first, it might seem harmless, but think about what this says. A person who enjoys gossiping or spreading negativity might also talk about you that way when you're not around. It shows a lack of loyalty and respect for others, which is a serious character flaw. Now, contrast this with someone who consistently talks about others in a positive light or focuses on their strengths instead of their weaknesses. This doesn't mean they're blind to flaws or problems, but it shows they choose kindness and empathy over judgment. Such people have a level of emotional maturity that allows them to see the bigger picture, and they're likely to bring the same understanding to their interactions with you. Another thing to notice is how someone speaks about people when they're not physically present. If they respect others even when they're not in the room, it demonstrates integrity. Integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. A person with integrity values honesty and fairness over short-term gain or drama. It's also worth observing how they handle conflicts or disagreements. Do they badmouth the person they're upset with? Or do they try to resolve the issue constructively and focus on finding solutions? The way someone handles conflict says a lot about their level of emotional control and their ability to maintain healthy relationships. Finally, consider this. People who uplift others with their words, celebrate successes, and show gratitude are the ones who radiate positivity. Being around them feels energizing because they make others feel valued. In contrast, negative talkers tend to drain the energy of those around them. So, to see someone's true character, listen carefully to how they speak about others. Their words will either reflect kindness and respect or reveal judgment and negativity. Choose to surround yourself with people whose words align with strong values and a good heart. So, there you have it, the 5 things to notice if you want to truly understand someone's character. Pay attention to how they treat people who can't do anything for them. Watch how they respond to criticism, especially when it's constructive. Look closely at what they prioritize in life. Actions always speak louder than words. Observe how they behave under pressure, because difficult situations often reveal a person's true nature. And finally, listen to how they talk about others, whether they choose to gossip or uplift. These small observations can tell you so much about someone's values, mindset, and integrity. But remember, this isn't about judging others harshly. It's about protecting yourself and surrounding yourself with people who align with the kind of energy and relationships you want in your life. Now it's your turn. Take these insights and start applying them in your daily interactions. And as you do, don't forget to look in the mirror too. Ask yourself, am I showing the character I want others to see? Because self-awareness is the first step to personal growth. Thank you for watching. If this video gave you something valuable to think about, make sure to like, comment, and share it with someone who might need it. And if you're not already part of our community, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on these life-changing insights. See you in the next video.